Well, we said down the stretch being able to get a big stop when it counted and make shots and get baskets when they count. And our guys did a great job of that. They withstood the run, being able to, the games that we've been in, they've seen that. So having to reflect on those things, it's being able to put that together, just like you said, Dan.
Yeah, you talked about the big shot, the shot from Franz with about 40 seconds left. Just how big was that to stop their momentum and to help give you guys an advantage to close it out?
I think it was huge. And the great part about Franz is that his teammates trust him to step into that moment and make the big shots. And that's how these guys have played all year when it comes to the trust factor of one another. Whoever takes that shot, they are supporting one another, knowing that they're capable of doing it because of the work that they've put in.
It seems like after every game, periodically, we were talking about Markelle taking another stride, but his job tonight, career high in points, the peskiness on the defensive end, what do you just continue to see out of him?
The kid, I'm so proud of this young man, just for the fact of everything he's constantly endured, but he never walks in the building without a smile on his face. You see there's such a level of joy in his heart for playing the game of basketball, and that's what shows up. You can take the numbers out, and just the way he plays the game, the way that he has the passion for his teammates, no matter what it takes to get a win, he's going to try to do. And I think that's what is so special about him and how his teammates feel about him.
39 points in the fourth quarter. Where does that rank among the performances you guys have had this year in tough situations against good teams?
I think it ranks up there, but to be honest with you, I'm happier that we finally sat down and guarded in that fourth quarter as well. Obviously, they scored 26 on the back end a little bit, but I think we sat down and guarded the right way. That third quarter, we got to fouling a little bit too much, but I think our guys did a great job of finally putting it all together down the stretch.
Talk about the third quarter, they were in control, being the Clippers.
Yeah.
But yet in the fourth quarter, you guys came out with an intensified intensity that made the game victorious for you guys.
Well, I really think that the experiences and the games that we've been in have given our guys the confidence to know that it is a game of runs. So not to hang your head when a team goes on a run. And they did a great job responding. That second unit came in there, they defended, they got after it a little bit, they gave us a little bit of a spark. And so I just really think that our guys do a great job of not hanging their heads and just continuing to fight no matter what's happening in the game.
It looked like you guys were very confident as they were attacking the Clippers in that fourth quarter. Talk about that confidence level with Fultz and also Anthony and Carter. You guys were very good.
Our guys have a great level of confidence in one another, and that's why this group is so special, because they give that to one another. They talk about it, they encourage each other, they lift each other up. The ability for Markelle to play the way he did, Franz to play the way he did, Wendell stepping into a shot, not afraid. And that's the way that, as a young team, we continue to grow. It's about the details, but it's also about having the level of confidence in yourself to be able to step in and do what you're supposed to do in any given situation.
What would you say the identity of your team is as a young team?
As we grow, I think it has to be that we're resilient, that we're tough-minded as we get there, and then just focusing on the defensive end of the floor, making sure that we make it tough on teams every single night.
Thank you.
You guys had talked about, putting it all together and closing out a team for a win. To do it today against the Clippers, how good did it feel to put it all together and close one out?
It was huge, especially because we had moments like this in the past where we didn't close out and we had, a couple mistakes on our end that led to losses. But again, to put together a whole game, and weather their runs and, continue to push and continue to stay together was big tonight, and it just shows what we're capable of when we stay locked in, the whole game.
To beat a playoff contending team on the road always takes some big shots. For Franz, the way he knocked that one down, about 40 seconds left, just how big was that shot to hold their momentum and put you guys up?
It's huge, man. Again, I think it goes back to the work that everyone puts in and the belief system that we all have in each other. We feel pretty comfortable with multiple guys having the ball down the stretch in their hands and being able to make the play not only for themselves but for others. And tonight you've seen Boogie, do what he does best, and feel comfortable and knock down a big time three. But again, it's multiple plays throughout the whole game that leads up, to us winning. But again, another big shot from Boogie, and we love it.
Markelle, for me, watching you, it's like periodically throughout the season we feel like talk about hitting a different level, tonight. Watching it, it felt like you hit another stride, another level. Does it feel like that way to you? And how do you feel about the progress you continue to make?
I'm loving it, man. I'm just really having fun. Again, I give all the glory to God to, be able to play this game and be healthy. But again, what you're seeing from me is a guy that, doesn't take anything for granted, that's going out there to try to do anything to help his team win. And the sky's the limit, man. I feel like I have, a high ceiling. I have so much room to grow. And so every day I'm just trying to get a little bit better. And I think that's what you're seeing out there is just a guy who's going out there just trying to get better and compete to help his team win.
How would you rate your performance tonight on a scale of 1 to 10? You look pretty confident. You look very good out there.
Yeah.
What were you feeling as well?
Again, I'm just going out there having fun and competing. To rate my performance, I'd probably say an 8. I think it was things that I could have did better. A few fouls that I had, a few rotations. But again, the biggest thing to me is that we get the win. That's all that matters to me, and that's all I try to focus on when I go out there, and I let everything else take care of itself. And again, I feel really well with where I'm at, confidence-wise, and just being able to help my team, stay locked in mentally on both ends of the floor. So that's all that matters to me.
What was your mental state of mind as you're ascending? You're at some low points, but now you feel you're on the ascendancy. Talk about what was that was your driving mechanism that causes you to become even better every time.
I think it's just faith, having a belief in God, and also my support system. I got people around me who love and care about me, and I will also say my love for the game. It's nothing that's going to make me not want to play this game, and no matter what, I'm going to do whatever I can to play. So, again, it's the same thing now. Nothing changes. I don't get too high. I don't get too low. Continue to just try to get better every day and be a great person.
You scored 39 points in the fourth quarter, but Coach Mose was even more pleased with the defense
Yeah.
and holding them to 26. What was the key to ramping up the intensity? Was it just being in L.A. and an exciting atmosphere, or what was it in the fourth quarter?
That had a little bit of it, but again, it's just playing magic basketball, When we're going out there, obviously we're looking at who we're playing against, but we want to play our style of basketball every night. And I think we get a good job of being tied together, competing, trying to guard without fouling, being tied together, limiting the one shots. And again, when we do that, we give ourselves a great chance, and it helps us get our offense out and push the pace.